Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Finally, guys, let's take a look at Bitcoin market. So last time we expressed our doubts on the bullish perspectives of the market because the performance that we saw on our intraday charts was really suspicious. Even on daily, it still could be accepted. It's actually around 34, 64, 63 area. But on the lower time frame, if you remember last time, we saw the failure of potential bullish patterns, which was hand shoulders has not been formed later, free drive buy has not been formed actually because it's been cancelled. Here market has exceeded downside ABCD XOP target. All this stuff absolutely not typical for a bullish reversal pattern, because here bulls should control the market second half of the big pattern, especially on the final stage of this pattern, and they are quite sensitive to any downside action and downside targets. Usually market tends to reverse sharp once the downside target has been completed, either kind of the ABCD extension or some intraday patterns and in progress. So things that we see currently, it's a really bad sign for the bulls. Besides trend stance, bearish market right now is testing the level that already has been tested here, so it is not as strong as the first test. If market fails here, the next level will be around 52. Also, do not forget that actually on the weekly chart we have double repo sell and stands in progress. Usually the target of this pattern, the 50% level of the whole thrusting action of the pattern, approximately it will be somewhere around 45 area. So this is theoretical targets for market are usually trying to reach when it's forming the double repo. But on the way down, you can see we have rather strong support area around 51.50, 52, and here's also 55 level. So this will be the next support cluster that market could reach in the case of the failure of the daily setup and downside continuation. Currently, overall background stands not in favor of the Bitcoin, because as you see, as you could see that on the 10-year bond yields are rising on the bond market in the United States. Dollar is also rising, so this makes pressure on all dollar rivals, including the Bitcoin market. So on the lower time frame, just one moment more on the daily chart. That's why currently, guys, the one thing that we could try to use is great downside thrusting action. So we have great thrust, and this potentially the background for a Jordan-Napoli directional pattern. If market now is turning sentiment into bearish, appearing of the bread and butter sell here might be really great chance to go short. If market will close above this moving average, reach the fib level, that might be the potential area for taking the short position. That's what we intend to watch for in the nearest few sessions. And let's see what will happen. If market will able to stay here, fine. It's going higher, keeping chance for these hand shoulders, that's great. Bulls still control the situation. If market will not hold there, dropping lower, moving lower back to the head, which actually we expect to see, hand shoulders is failing, market is taking out to the lows, and we're going to the next support near around 52 as we suggested. So simple logic here. So bears could watch for some minor bounce to some of the predefined resistance levels and watch for possible daily bread and butter trade. So for those who are not familiar with the Jordan-Napoli patterns, this is the same as a momentum trade. Other words speaking, consider it somewhere in some points. For example, here market shows downside action, shows first retracement, and then by the existing momentum it moving lower. So this idea, the bread and butter, that's why Jordan-Napoli calls this the bread and butter. Here we have the same. We have great thrust down, minor pullback, might be great chance to consider short entry because existing momentum will push price lower, and maybe if even later market will start upward action, the first bounce probably will lead to the downside pullback, which will be which makes this type of the trading is very safe. So you have a lot of time to move stops to the break even and provide protection to your position. That's why it's very good potential setup. And follow time frame chart levels that you could consider for a possible bounce. First is of course 63.50, 63.89. So approximately it will be, let's call it as 63.50, 64. Confluence resistance, also upper border of this consolidation that we have. Next one will be 66.80, approximately the 618 level of the whole downside action. So for example, here you could see that market could form, you know about them, some, you can see some ABCD pattern, right? So it's quite possible that we could get it right to this level and market could form the starting bread and butter trade, the bread and butter sell on a daily chart. That's the first scenario that we could consider. And then see what will happen. As I said, if after the completion of the bread and butter the market turns up, bulls still in the game. If not, and market will just keep moving lower, bears taking control of the situation, we are watching for the 52.